Bloody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Diasporaiser Chapter 9. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, the adorable little kitty, and this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, we are getting to Saito now. We saw what she's doing with this cult, and her connection to Nikazuda to an extent, but I'm really excited to see what we're going to be getting this week. So without further ado, let's get to it. Nikui! God, this art is just... From a beautiful figure come words of solace. Does true righteousness lie beyond? Dude, Nikui, I love how you are experimenting with this art. It is just... And this chapter is titled Survivorship Bias Part 2. Oh, it's you, the one who killed members of our organization and stole all the light bulbs from our branch. Or should I say the ringleader, as you can't possibly have taken down an entire branch without help. Where are your companions? It's only me and my successor here. Your successor? Ooh! Saito. Jado? So it says here, Saito and Jado are readings of the concepts translated as the righteous and wicked way, respectively. Nikazuda and his old mentor are using these as aliases. Oh, she just dropped that bitch. Wow, this is a real design. My dear pupil, where have you been all this time? I missed you so much. Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm not your pupil anymore. As if you'd want anything to do with a student who chose a path that spurns righteousness. Of course I would. You really underestimate yourself, you know. Thanks in part to my tutelage, I have no doubt. But still too much, far too much. You could have ruled over every cosmic sorcerer in the universe if you had wished it. If you had become my successor, if you had continued down the path of righteousness, if you had, we wouldn't have ended up on this backwater planet. Woo! Tell us how you really feel, Saito. Now that wasn't very righteous of me, was it? Calling it a backwater is disrespectful to the humans that live here on Earth. It sounds like I'm looking down on them. 'Cause you are looking down on them, you dumbass. Allow me to apologize and correct myself. She's even more annoying than I imagined. Can I kill her yet? I'm killing her! Clearly! No, you can't. Saito, I came here tonight to find out one thing. What are you doing on this planet? And depending on your answer, I'm prepared to cut off your path. What am I doing here? Same as always. I'm Saito, sorcerer of the righteous way. I guide those who have lost their way back to the righteous path. Saito means to adhere to societal rules and conform to social norms. Dude, Saito looks so beautiful. To abide by the laws and morals of the land, utterly obvious behavior. But of course, in every society, there exists some who can't do the obvious. Or rather, most of them can't. Dude, what a bitch. Everywhere you look, each one is as bad as the next, all utterly worthless. One need not even travel the stars to see that it's true. The galaxy is brimming with injustice. God damn it. Nikui, you're gonna make me bring out the freaking justice line, huh? For those of you that have not followed me long enough or have read series like, say, Tamagotchi Gamer Kingdom, well, here's your lecture from me today. Basically, justice is very subjective. It is. And it's easier to say you are fighting in the name of villainy than in the name of justice, because villainy is very easily defined. It is, compared to justice. And eventually, because, again, justice is subjective, if you keep fighting straight only for justice, it will eventually turn into villainy. I love Tamagotchi games so much for that. I do. Because it's very much true. It is. And this, let me read this again here. But yeah, that's what this is giving. Saito means to adhere to societal rules that conform to social norms, which are different, period. To abide by the laws and morals of the land, utterly obvious behavior. But of course, in every society, there exists some who can't do the obvious, or rather, most of them can't. Everywhere you look, each one as bad as the next, all utterly worthless. One need not even travel the stars to see that it's true. The galaxy is brimming with injustice, and this isolated little planet devoid of all magic is no different. But as I'm sure you know by now, I offer my guidance to those who are lost, equally and impartially to any who seek it. This is a cult, let's be real. And the result is a criminal organization teeming with scum. Righteous way my ass. I get it clearly. Criminal organization? We've seen it with our own eyes. We watched the minions of the organization you lead threaten and extort for their own personal gain and end the lives of others as they saw fit. You're not seriously trying to tell me that you tolerate this brutality, are you? Come on, say it. I had no idea my subordinates were committing such unjust deeds. God, I love Nikazuda's shirt so much. I thought you had long since stopped thinking me as your pupil, that you had gone your righteous way and I had gone my own. To think that just the sight of me would leave you so distraught. I can't stand to see you so troubled any longer. I don't want to tarnish the memories of our glorious past with this painful present. I want you to forever remain my powerful, beautiful mentor. What are you Oh, she knows! What are you talking about? She feigns ignorance. Giotto, I know this may be hard for you to accept, close as we once were, but I wish for you to understand the changes that my way of thinking has undergone. I used to believe as long as I myself acted with integrity, it would resonate and spread to others. Righteousness. I could lead them to righteousness. But when you turned down the offer to become my successor and began calling yourself Giotto, I finally realized my mistake. Righteousness is not for one person to decide. She's kind of not, but now you're being kind of a hypocrite. Saito, you are being a hypocrite. You chose the wicked way over the righteous way, and you were right. I loved you, and I was right. And take this girl, for instance. Yes, she may have killed someone during a robbery, but in that moment, in those circumstances, she believed it was the right thing to do. My point! Thank you! This universe is incredibly vast. The righteousness of people come in as many forms as there are stars in the sky. So just because someone personally believes murder is justified, that makes it okay? A savage mentality like that is no foundation for civilized society, especially not in a small, dense planet like this. Quite right, and that's the problem, isn't it? I love you so much for this, Nikui. Righteousness contradicts itself. This paradox has weighed heavily on my mind. I grappled with it endlessly until finally, I decided that a little social experiment was in order. What if on a small, dense planet like this, everyone was impartially given access to magical powers? Oh, this art is so beautiful. Oh. If everyone on Earth were to become a cosmic sorcerer, dude, you're not going to change shit. Even if they do, well, you're going to make things more destructive, but you're not going to change it because as we saw in like Hoseki no Kuni with the Lunarians, I'm spoiling it, deal with it. They said that even if there was equality because there's no social standing and whatnot and money, and even UQ Holder said this is what it was said in UQ Holder as well, that it doesn't matter. There's always going to be discrimination. There's going to be inequality, and we saw this in Hoseki no Kuni with the Lunarians, where the Lunarians who believed that they were immortal than others, for example, were the ones that dominated, and the ones that that weren't in such higher standing in their opinions were sent to a pit. That's what this really is giving Hoseki no Kuni in a way. And UQ Holder too, because of what they were trying to do with trying to make everyone there's the trying to make everyone immortal plan. Yeah, that's not a good idea. But anyways, if their notions of righteousness were allowed to conflict, clash, and consume one another, would a single true righteousness be born? Exactly what form would that righteousness take, I wonder? You've lost your way, Saito. Earth is not your playground, dude. This art is beautiful. But yeah, Saito, you have lost it. Probably not. It may seem like a foolish little game to you, but I'm the type to always finish what I have started. God, this is so beautiful. I care not how worthless the results end up being. So go ahead, prove to me your righteousness. Show me your righteousness. Dude, this manga, I swear to God, I'm sad that it's a short series, but Jesus, it's powerful. It is. Saito really showing that righteousness does lead straight to villainy. It does. Oh my God, it does. But yeah, I love the concepts that, we've seen in, as I said, like UQ Holder, to an extent Kingdom. But like this is more so like UQ Holder and Hoseki no Kuni. I love that we're getting this here in this modern setting, in a more grounded modern setting. Because UQ Holder, you can make the argument you want that it's somewhat grounded, but it's not exactly modern day like this is. Nah, it's a little bit different, obviously. And then with Hoseki no Kuni, obviously, it's like the more extreme, that's what this is giving, is very extreme. But I'm very curious what you guys think about this, especially if you have read series like UQ Holder or Hoseki no Kuni. And to an extent, well, Kingdom kind of has it too, but Tomodachi Game definitely would fit in this category. I really want to know what you guys think in terms of justice, of righteousness, how it's how righteousness and justice is very subjective, whereas wickedness and villainy, there's more you could do with it. Well, villainy and wickedness, there's definitely a line that you got to cross to go into villainy. But like if you're just saying that you are part of the wicked way or part of the in this case wicked way here, you're not so like stuffed in a box. You're a lot more open. I feel like that's why in a way it's kind of like angels and devils. Okay, this is a better way of explaining it. Or angels and demons. So with angels are stuck under the strict mindset, and they have to be perfect, and they have to, enforce justice, and they can't have any personality or whatnot. Then with fallen angels, demons, it's the complete opposite. They have more freedom because they aren't following this righteous way. They're following their own way, and quote unquote, in this case, wicked way. I feel like that's what's going on here. Is very similar to like an angel and demon situation where especially in Saito's case, after getting rejected by Nikazuda, twisted her personality into what she was believing was righteous. I feel like Nikazuda switched to the wicked way for that reason too, when he realized that not everything is going to will not achieve his righteousness. I feel like that's kind of it too. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this chapter. I love this art. Oh, Nakui, why can't this be a long-running series? I want this to be a long-running series, god damn it! It needs to be, because Jesus, man, it's so powerful. It's way more powerful, and I gotta stress this, because I don't understand why people like Kagurabachi so much when this manga literally came out around the same time, and the art is better, it's utilizing the concept really well, and not only that, it's just this writing is very powerful, and it is very, very powerful. But god damn, I really wish this was a long-running series. I'd love to see this hit like 50 to 100 chapters. That would be really nice. Seriously, I would love to see that. Oh my god, like there's so much potential here for this manga. There is. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Diasporaiser content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.